Welcome to our guide on the top evening spots to visit in Muscat, Oman. You know, people think of deserts when they think of Oman, which, yeah, they got a lot of sand, and it's like put your camera away, the lens might melt hot. But what they don't tell you is that once the sun goes down, Muscat comes. Whether you're a local, no judgment, sometimes you just need a staycation reminder that city is the place to be, or a tourist. These places will offer you a blend of tradition and modernity under the evening sky. We're talking breathtaking architecture, bustling souks that come alive under the moonlight, and beaches that, let's be honest, look way better when you're not going to spontaneously combust just standing on them. So put on your walking shoes, grab your dish dashers, or whatever you feel comfortable in, no pressure, and let's explore the magic that is Muscat after dark. First up, we're kicking things off with a little something I like to call Operation Impress Me. And trust me, the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque will disappoint. This architectural masterpiece is even more stunning in the evening when it's all lit up. It's like they hired the same lighting designer as Beyoncé, except instead of a stage, it's a mosque. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trevor, mosques, architecture, sounds a little intense. For a Tuesday night, hey, I hear you, but trust me, even if organized religion isn't your thing, the sheer scale and beauty of this place will blow you away. Just remember, if you're planning on heading inside, dress modestly. We're talking clothes that cover your shoulders and knees, folks. Respect the rules, admire the beauty. Next, we're taking a trip back in time, but in a good way, not in a, oh no, I left the stove on kind of way. The Mutra Corniche is a waterfront promenade that's basically a greatest hits album of Omani culture. You've got the traditional dhows bobbing in the harbour, the smell of frankincense in the air, which, side note, smells better than you might think, and the sound of vendors hawking their wares. And speaking of wares, you can't go to Mutra without hitting up the souk. This is where your bargaining skills will be put to the test. Remember, folks, haggling is an art form. Don't be afraid to channel your inner negotiator. And whatever you do, don't leave without trying some Omani halwa. It's a sweet treat that will have you saying baklava, who? All right, time for a little history lesson. Don't worry, I promise to keep it more interesting than your high school textbook. The Al Alam Palace is the ceremonial residence of the Sultan of Oman. And let me tell you, this ain't your average palace. This place is, we're talking gold leaf marble, enough chandeliers to make Liberace blush. But the real showstopper is when the palace is all lit up at night, flanked by the historic Mirani and Jalali forts. It's like something out of an Arabian Nights story, except instead of flying carpets, you get to take an Uber, and trust me, after a long day of exploring, your feet will thank you. Okay, so maybe palaces and forts aren't really your thing. Maybe you're more of a culture vulture, someone who prefers their history with a side of opera and a sprinkle of, I can't believe that soprano hit that note. Well, have I got the place for you? The Royal Opera House Muscat. This architectural gem is a feast for the eyes, even if you don't step foot inside. But why wouldn't you? Catch a world-class performance, from opera to ballet to classical music, or just take an architectural tour and marvel at the intricate details. And hey, if you're feeling fancy, grab dinner at the nearby Turkish House restaurant, because nothing says cultured like a good kebab, am I right? All right, let's be real. No trip to Muscat is complete without a little beach time. And when it comes to beaches, Kurum Beach is the Beyoncé of the bunch. It's got it all: golden sand, crystal clear water, and enough space for everyone. Even that guy who insists on blasting his music without headphones. Seriously, dude, invest in some headphones. But Kurum is more than just a pretty face. It's also home to Shati Al Kurum, a bustling promenade packed with restaurants, cafes and shops. Take a sunset stroll, indulge in some upscale dining, or just people watch to your heart's content. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, head to Kurum Natural Park for a family picnic. Just watch out for seagulls. Those guys are ruthless. Sometimes you just need to get a little perspective, and what better way to do that than by climbing a mountain? Okay, maybe not a mountain. That sounds like a lot of work. Luckily, in Muscat, you can just drive to the top of one. Al Amarat Heights viewpoint offers panoramic views of the city that will have you saying, Dubai who? Seriously, this place is Instagram gold. Just be careful on those winding roads, folks. The last thing you want is to become a viral sensation for all the wrong reasons. Okay, this one's for all you romantics out there. Yiti Beach is a secluded little slice of paradise that's perfect for, well, pretty much anything you can do on a beach without getting arrested. Think sunset strolls, picnics under the stars, swimming in water so clear you can see your own toes. Now, here's the catch. Yiti Beach is a bit off the beaten path. We're talking 4x4 territory, people, but trust me, the journey is worth it. Just make sure you bring plenty of water, snacks, and maybe a compass, just in case you decide to play Lost in real life. Chapter 8, A Cyber Beach. Fun for the whole family, even the grumpy uncle. Look, I get it. Sometimes you just need a beach that's a little more structured. A beach with BBQ pits, playgrounds, and enough activities to keep even the most easily bored teenager entertained. A beach where you can relax without worrying about stumbling across a game of beach volleyball gone wrong. Enter Cyber Beach, the family-friendly hero of Muscat's beach scene. This place has something for everyone. Just be warned, on weekends it's like a scene out of Jaws. But instead of sharks, it's families fighting over the best BBQ spots. So get there early, claim your territory, and let the good times roll. Chapter 9. The Wave Muscat, where luxury meets the sea. Alright, let's be real. Sometimes you just want to be fancy, and when those fancy pants feelings hit, there's only one place to go, the Wave Muscat. This upscale marina is basically a playground for grown-ups. We're talking luxury yachts, designer boutiques, and more restaurants than you can shake a Michelin star at. Take a leisurely stroll along the marina, soak up the sea views, or treat yourself to an alfresco dinner. Just don't blame me when you get back home and your credit card starts crying. Chapter 10. Barik, al-Shadi coffee cake, and a side of sea view. Finally, we end our adventure with a little something for everyone. Barik al-Shadi. This place is basically a choose-your-own-adventure of evening entertainment. Want to shop till you drop? They got you covered. Feeling peckish? Take your pick of cafes, restaurants, and street food vendors. Just want to chill with a cup of coffee and watch the world go by. Head to one of the many rooftop cafes and enjoy the view. Barik al-Shadi is the perfect place to end a day of exploring, or let's be real, to start your evening off right. Outro Muscat, your evening awaits. That's our list of top evening spots in Muscat. We've covered everything from architectural marvels to bustling souks to beaches that would make even a mermaid jealous. We've laughed, we've cried, we've almost been run over by a runaway camel. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the idea. Muscat is a city that truly comes alive at night, offering something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Muscat after dark. And hey, don't forget to rent a car. Trust me, your feet will thank you. And as always, remember to dress modestly in public areas. Nobody wants to see what you're working with, okay? Just kidding. Or am I? Enjoy your trip. Joy.